If you're a YouTube creator over 50 and your videos aren't getting the views they deserve, it's because the platform has changed dramatically, and most creators your age are still using outdated strategies from 5 years ago. Right now, this knowledge gap is costing you thousands of potential subscribers and keeping your content buried while younger creators dominate your niche. But the good news is there are specific strategies that work incredibly well for mature creators, and many of you actually have hidden advantages you don't even realize. In this video, I'll show you exactly why YouTube creators over 50 can actually outperform younger creators and the 6 proven methods you can implement today to start getting more views immediately. I've been studying YouTube analytics for over a decade, and I've worked with creators across every age demographic. What I've discovered is that creators over 50 who implement the right strategies often see faster growth than their younger counterparts because they bring something to the platform that's incredibly valuable but often overlooked. I've helped hundreds of mature creators go from getting dozens of views to thousands, and some have even hit 6 figures in subscribers after age 60. Today I'm sharing 6 specific methods that leverage your unique strengths as a mature creator and work with YouTube's current algorithm, not against it. The first reason why YouTube creators over 50 struggle to get views is because they're trying to compete in the wrong spaces instead of dominating their natural advantages. Here's what's happening. Most creators over 50 look at successful young YouTubers and try to copy their energy, their editing style, their topics, and their presentation. This is a massive mistake because you're essentially trying to be a worse version of someone else instead of being the best version of yourself. YouTube's algorithm doesn't reward copycats. It rewards authenticity and unique value propositions. I see this all the time when I analyze struggling channels from mature creators. They're using jump cuts every 2 seconds, trying to match the hyperactive energy of 20-something creators, and covering topics that they don't have genuine passion for just because they think it will get views. The result is content that feels inauthentic and doesn't leverage their natural strengths. Here's exactly how to fix this. Instead of trying to match the hyperactive energy of 20-something creators, lean into your natural authority and expertise. Your age is not a disadvantage, it's your biggest competitive advantage. You have decades of life experience, professional expertise, and wisdom that younger creators simply cannot match. The key is to position yourself as the expert, the mentor, the person who's been there and done that. Create what I call an authority statement that you can adapt for different videos. This should include your years of experience, specific achievements, or unique qualifications. For example, as someone who's been investing for over 30 years and lived through 4 major market crashes, or having raised 5 children and now helped with 12 grandchildren, I've learned a few things about family dynamics. Don't be afraid to reference your age or experience as a strength. This positioning will help YouTube understand that you offer something unique and valuable that can't be found elsewhere. But wait, there's more. The second reason why mature creators struggle is because they're not optimizing their content for YouTube's current discovery systems. Most creators over 50 are still thinking about YouTube the way it worked in 2018 or 2019, but the platform has evolved significantly. The algorithm now prioritizes click-through rates, average view duration, and engagement velocity in the first hour after upload. Here's what most mature creators get wrong. They focus too heavily on subscriber count and not enough on the metrics that actually matter for growth in 2025. Many creators over 50 are creating content that their existing subscribers love, but that doesn't attract new viewers or perform well in YouTube's recommendation system. Here's exactly how to fix this. Every video you create should be designed to attract new viewers, not just serve your existing audience. Your titles need to be curiosity-driven and benefit-focused. Instead of titling a video, "My Thoughts on Retirement Planning," you should title it, "The Retirement Mistake That Will Cost You $300,000 and How to Avoid It." Instead of "Cooking Dinner for My Family," try "The 30-Minute Dinner That Impressed My Italian Mother-in-Law and Saved Our Relationship." Your thumbnails need to be bold, clear, and readable on mobile devices. Many mature creators use thumbnails that look great on desktop but are completely unreadable on phones, where most YouTube viewing happens. Use large, contrasting text, bright colors, and make sure your face is clearly visible if you're including it. Your thumbnail should tell a story and create curiosity about what's inside the video. Your video descriptions should be detailed and keyword-rich, but written for humans, not just search engines. Include a compelling summary of what viewers will learn, timestamps for different sections, and relevant links to additional resources. This optimization approach will help YouTube's algorithm understand that your content appeals to a broad audience and deserves to be recommended to new viewers. The third reason why creators over 50 aren't getting views is because they're not leveraging their storytelling advantage effectively. This is actually where mature creators have a massive edge over younger ones, but most don't realize it or know how to use it properly. You have decades of stories, experiences, and lessons that younger creators simply don't have access to. These stories are content gold, but they need to be packaged correctly for YouTube's format. Here's what's happening wrong. Many mature creators tell stories the way they would at a dinner party or family gathering, which is wonderful for personal connection, but doesn't work for YouTube's fast-paced environment. YouTube viewers have short attention spans and need to be hooked immediately. Your stories need to be structured for maximum engagement and retention. Here's exactly how to fix this. Use what I call the story sandwich method. Start with the most interesting or surprising part of your story in the first 30 seconds, then go back and tell the full story with proper context, then end with the lesson or takeaway that viewers can apply to their own lives. For example, instead of starting with, "Back in 1985, I was working at this company," start with, "The day I accidentally sent a resignation letter to my boss instead of my wife changed my entire career trajectory and taught me the most valuable lesson about communication." Your stories should also be tied to actionable advice or lessons that viewers can apply to their own lives. Don't just tell the story for entertainment, make it educational or inspirational. Structure your stories with what I call engagement checkpoints, every 60 to 90 seconds. These are moments where you create curiosity about what happens next or ask a rhetorical question that keeps viewers engaged. This storytelling approach will dramatically increase your watch time because people love stories, and YouTube's algorithm loves high watch time, which directly translates to more recommendations and views. This next strategy is my favorite because it's something most creators over 50 completely overlook. The fourth reason you're not getting views is because you're not optimizing your content for the way people actually search for and discover videos in your demographic. YouTube's search behavior varies significantly by age group, and mature audiences search differently than younger viewers. Here's what's happening. Most creators over 50 are using keywords and phrases that they think are relevant, but they're not actually researching what their target audience is searching for. Mature audiences tend to search for more specific, problem-solving content and use different language than younger demographics. For example, a younger audience might search for money hacks, while a mature audience searches for retirement planning strategies. Here's exactly how to fix this. Research keywords specifically for your demographic using tools like Google Trends and YouTube search suggestions, but filter your research to focus on the problems and interests of people in your age group. Look at what questions people are asking in forums and Facebook groups where your target audience gathers. Create content around evergreen topics that your demographic cares about long-term. Topics like financial planning, health and wellness, family relationships, career transitions, and life skills are consistently searched for by mature audiences. These topics also have less competition from younger creators, giving you a better chance to rank highly. Your video descriptions should include the specific language your audience uses. If you're targeting people over 50, use terms like retirement, grandparents, empty nesters, second career, or life after 50. Create playlists organized around common search themes because mature viewers are more likely to watch multiple videos in a series. This targeted approach will help your content appear in search results when your ideal viewers are looking for solutions. The fifth reason creators over 50 struggle with views is because they're not leveraging the community aspect of YouTube effectively. Mature creators often have a significant advantage when it comes to building genuine communities, but most don't know how to translate their natural relationship building skills into YouTube growth. Here's what's going wrong. Many creators over 50 treat YouTube like a broadcasting platform where they upload videos and hope people watch. They're not actively engaging with their audience or building the kind of community that YouTube's algorithm loves to promote. YouTube rewards creators who build engaged communities because these communities drive consistent views, comments, and shares. Here's exactly how to fix this. Start treating your YouTube channel like a community hub, not just a video repository. Respond to every comment in your first few hours after uploading and make your responses substantial, not just "thanks for watching." Ask specific questions in your videos that encourage comments, and then actually engage with those responses in meaningful ways. Create content that builds on previous videos and references your community members by name when appropriate. This makes people feel seen and valued, which increases loyalty and engagement. Use YouTube's community tab to share behind-the-scenes content, ask questions, or continue conversations from your videos. Mature audiences often appreciate this more personal connection and are more likely to engage consistently over time. Don't underestimate the power of collaboration with other creators in your age group or niche. Reach out to other creators who serve similar audiences and propose guest appearances, joint videos, or cross-promotion opportunities. This community-focused approach will create a loyal audience that YouTube recognizes as highly engaged, leading to better algorithmic performance. For those of you still with me, the sixth reason your videos aren't getting views is because you're not optimizing your upload strategy and content repurposing for maximum impact. YouTube's algorithm pays close attention to how your videos perform in the first few hours after upload, and most mature creators are missing massive opportunities here. Here's what most creators over 50 get wrong. They upload videos whenever it's convenient and don't have a consistent schedule. They also create valuable content, but only use it once instead of extracting maximum value from every piece of content they create. Here's exactly how to fix this. First, identify when your specific audience is most active on YouTube by checking your analytics. Upload your videos at least 2 hours before your peak audience time and maintain a consistent schedule. Have your title, thumbnail, description, and tags completely optimized before you upload because those first few hours are critical. Engage heavily with your video in the first hour after upload. Respond to comments quickly, share the video on your other social platforms, and encourage your most engaged subscribers to watch and comment early. This initial burst of activity tells YouTube that your video is worth promoting. Second, every long-form video you create should be broken down into multiple shorter pieces of content. Take your best points, stories, or tips and turn them into YouTube shorts, social media posts, blog articles, or email newsletter content. Create audio versions for podcast platforms and turn your video content into infographics and quote cards. This repurposing strategy will multiply the reach and impact of every piece of content you create, leading to more overall visibility and more people discovering your YouTube channel. Combined with strategic upload timing, this approach gives your content the best possible chance for algorithmic success. For those of you who are still with me, I want to share something exciting that my team and I have been working on behind the scenes. We've been developing the most comprehensive YouTube growth program specifically designed for creators over 50, and it addresses every unique challenge and advantage that comes with being a mature creator on the platform. This program includes over 15 hours of detailed training on everything from optimizing your channel for your demographic to advanced strategies for building authority and credibility that younger creators simply can't match. What makes this program different is that it's built specifically for people who have real expertise and life experience, but need to learn how to translate that into YouTube success. It includes step-by-step tutorials for every technical aspect of YouTube, community support from other mature creators, and monthly group coaching calls where we address your specific challenges and celebrate your wins. The program also includes my complete framework for turning your decades of experience into compelling content that YouTube's algorithm loves to promote. If you're interested in becoming a founding member of this program, there's a link in the description below. The program launches on March 15th, so if you're watching this after that date, click the link to join immediately. I promise you won't regret investing in yourself and your YouTube growth. Your success on YouTube isn't just about getting more views. It's about sharing your knowledge and experience with people who desperately need to hear what you have to say. There are millions of people looking for guidance from someone who has actually lived through the challenges they're facing, someone who has real wisdom to share, not just theoretical knowledge. The 6 strategies I've shared today are your roadmap to YouTube success, but they only work if you actually implement them. Don't just watch this video and move on. Pick one strategy, start implementing it this week, and then move on to the next one. Small, consistent actions compound over time into massive results. Remember that your age and experience are not obstacles to overcome, they're advantages to leverage. The YouTube landscape needs more mature voices, more wisdom, and more authentic expertise. You have something valuable to offer, and with the right strategies, you can build the audience you deserve. Your content has the power to genuinely impact people's lives in ways that entertainment-focused content simply cannot. When you share your experience with career transitions, you're helping someone navigate one of the most stressful periods of their life. When you share your knowledge about financial planning, you're potentially helping someone secure their retirement. This is why your success on YouTube matters. It's about the impact you can have on people who need to hear exactly what you have to say. There are people out there right now searching for the knowledge and wisdom that you possess, and YouTube is the platform that can connect you with them. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. I hope you've learned something valuable that you can implement immediately to start getting more views on your YouTube channel. Now go out there and start sharing your wisdom with the world. YouTube needs more voices like yours, and your future audience is waiting to hear what you have to say. I'll see you in the next video.